I'm your host, Victor Lucas, bringing you the latest in everything cool every single day. E3 2015 is upon us, and as you can probably guess, there is a ton of stuff to talk about. Here to help me talk about some of that stuff is my pal and yours, Jose Sanchez. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Vic. I'm good, man. E3, full in effect.
Full in effect, and lots of very, very cool announcements all week long. Now, we are going to be talking about the Sony and Microsoft announcements from their press conference later on in the show. But right now, let's talk about some of the other conferences and some of the other big titles, starting with Bethesda.
Bethesda kicked off E3, first press conference of the show, and they came out swinging, man. Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, it was kind of a little anticlimactic in some ways because they had announced it before E3.
I feel like there was so much stuff announced prior to E3 in regards to everything as
general,
well, and just in general, that, okay, everybody expected it, you know, especially the day before their press conference, they had leaked that Dishonored 2 was coming out too, so, and then they showed that, like, okay, gaming's best kept secret, we got Fallout 4, we got Dishonored 2, new Doom.
The new Doom, they spent a lot of time talking about Doom. I think the big reveal and surprise about Fallout, though, was that it's coming this year. November 10th is going to be a huge day. Mark that on your calendar.
Yeah, circle it, or just black it out. Just you don't want to know that.
You'll be playing that game like crazy. And that was Bethesda's first E3 showcase. They seem like old pros, and they did a phenomenal job.
I mean, they've been doing this gaming thing for a long time.
Yes, they have.
And they have Todd Howard, who is Bethesda's Victor Lucas. The guy never ages. They both bathe in the same fountain of youth.
I like that analogy, all of that. Okay, but let's talk about Ubisoft and Electronic Arts, who also had very strong conferences. The EA one, though, the new tease of the new Mass Effect, which looks insane.
That's how they kicked it off, too.
They have an incredibly strong assortment of titles heading our way, and Star Wars Battlefront and the expansion for Old Republic. Super excited. The Star Wars nerd in me, I can't wait to get my hands on
all the Star Wars stuff. They have a card game as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they stretched it too long, you know. In contrast, I think Ubisoft's conference was really tight, really well produced, really focused. It helps that Aisha Tyler is an incredible pro.
Yeah.
She's such a great host.
You can tell she's into the games. I mean, she's been doing it for Ubisoft for a few years now, and she Lady Boner.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, she coined some good phrases. I was really impressed with what I saw from For Honor, and I can't wait to get that home with me. I'm liking the Tom Clancy deluge of new titles that are headed our way. The Division's feeling like we just got to play the damn thing. Yeah. We've been waiting too long for it, I feel.
And then they came out with Ghost Recon Wildlands, which looks like Desert Division.
Right, in a way, but it's a little more action-packed. It's a little less strategy, a little less RPG-ish.
I got a chance to play it. It's huge open world, craziness, amazingness, and the world is huge. And it's kind of like that Crackdown vibe where me and you can go off, do our own missions, but it's still in the same synchronous world.
They have done an amazing job with the visuals on that thing, and I don't know. I've always loved the Ghost Recon stuff, and I'm also an enormous fan of Rainbow Six. I played a little bit of the Siege multiplayer. I was terrible, but it was really fun, and it really brings me back to the original Xbox days playing Rainbow Six 3. I think we were all playing that online. I can't wait for this game.
But I mean, when you're talking about Ubisoft, the biggest, most exciting announcement, South Park is coming back.
That was very cool. Yes.
South Park is back, and these guys at Obsidian did an incredible job with the first one.
Yeah, you know what was funny? It was just just how casual Matt and Trey were when they got up on stage. Is this the game that you're most excited about?
I love The Stick of Truth. Me and Ben both love that game, so I'm definitely stoked to see more and more South Park.
Awesome. Well, EA, Ubisoft, and Bethesda aren't the only companies here with lots. Yeah, Mirror's Edge, incredible. They're not the only ones though with big stories to tell. Square Enix has a monster game heading our way. It's called Just Cause 3. Let's take a look. The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.